mindset is something that I think before you really even start talking about making money, you really need to work on mindset. Mindsets are developed through different things culturally. Like a lot of us come from African backgrounds. There's something about status. You've got to drive the nicest car, you've got to look the flyest you can be. And you can't do that if you have income generating assets, right? If your assets are paying for your lifestyle, perfect. But if you're paying for your lifestyle purely through your income, that's a problem because you're not building for the next generation, as Martin said. So culturally, you've got to look at the circle of friends, the voices that are talking to your head are also very important. What are you listening to? What are you listening to? So if you look around you, if your friends aren't living the kind of life you really want to live genuinely, you've got to review your circle of friends. I'm not saying don't, get rid of your friends, I'm not saying that, but you really have to be careful about the people in your community, people you surround yourself with, because the voices in your head do matter. They do matter a lot. And so the books you read, how do you change your mindset? The books you read, the things you listen to. I remember when we went for our first for our property investment training, one of the things we had to do was we cut back on we canceled our Netflix accounts, Sky accounts, everything accounts, and we literally every evening we would come back from work and we would sit down and all we were doing was reading books, doing research, because we just had to change that mindset. Our attitude to money had to change. It was okay to not, it was okay to work on ourselves and work on our status and our finances. So, there are lots of things you can do, but those are one of the key things. You can also think about your circle of influence, the people you listen to, the cultural habits you've built over the years. You can actually start to unlearn them and then start to relearn new things that would actually really work for you.
Thank you, Dupe. Thank you, Elizabeth. Next question, just raise your hand.